What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here, white leg, come here. Well, it's pouring, if you can't tell. Everything inside the tarp is dry. I've been waiting for this for 2 days. The first day I came out here, it was pouring, but it didn't last long. Now it's been raining for... You're wet. You're wet. You won't leave me alone. Yes. Leave me alone. What? He actually went in the rain to get to me. His back is all wet. Horribly wet. Aren't you? Yes. Hey, get away from there. Messing with the camera. Yes. So, the whoopee has turned out really good. I slept out here one night. It was kind of damp. And the whoopee kept the dampness off it. Oh, you're pain in the butt. This cat has never been like this. No. What is this? Huh? Yeah. Yes. This cat, when you got him, I mean, for the first... I really apologize, guys. He's just rolling everywhere on the camera. So the whoopee blanket really took the dampness off when I slept out here one night. It was kind of damp. It was foggy. And when you put the whoopee on, it warmed up your bones. Will you stop it? Cat won't leave the camera pole though. He keeps rubbing up against it. And I don't get it. I was laying here, and he come running across the yard in a pouring rain just to get to me. Unbelievable. But I left some things in here just to see if everything in here is dry. The back of the tarp's even got water puddles on it, which is just amazing. But everything in here is completely dry. You can literally see from the corner of the tarp to the other side where the front half is wet and the rest is dry. I mean, I'm right here. And this is pretty amazing. You can hear the rain. It's actually quite comfortable. It really is. I would say it's more comfortable than my tent, to be honest with you. Especially how wide open it is in the front. Ideally, I should have brought this up into like a teepee. Probably would have been a much better setup. We'll have to try that. So, but I left the whoopee. It's been out here for 3 days. And there's no dampness to it at all. Nothing. Now, I'm really quite surprised by that. I mean, this actually needs more air. I feel like a little bit of air is going on it. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Now this company is called Aquacus. They make another tarp that's a heavy duty, and it weighs like 6.5 pounds for the same size. Way too much weight for backpacking. This particular tarp is like the, I don't know, it's like the magic. 2.5 pounds. And even if I decided to take those poles with me, the 2 poles are 1 pound. So you figure that's 3.5 pounds, 4 with the pad, right, under 5 pounds. And you got a complete shelter setup. That's amazing. A lot more room in here too now. You got to understand, the nice thing about a tarp compared to a tent, I am limited on height in a tent, whatever it is, it is. So with this, I could go higher, stretch out the sides, put my chair in here actually and kick back and watch it rain, which is kind of cool. I have a jacket in here, a shirt. I put a couple things in here. I even put some things at the back to see if they would get wet. And no, nothing's wet in here. Everything's completely dry. And you can hear it raining, right? So this is a good test. I always test my gear before I go out. I always go out in my yard and I set up, I test, I put things in it, and I just check out how it's going to perform. But I would not go for a plow mode setup now that I'm looking at it. I would go for like TP style, and I'd probably close the one end off. But I can see the water running down it, but nothing's coming in. Nothing at all. So I have to say the Whoopee is it's very nice and comfortable for a light blanket. I could see, taking the Whoopee and my quilt. I really could see that. Because my quilt is like a pound, this is like a pound. To really have a nice comfortable setup. Now Thermarest pad would sit, over here. And that's where my dog would lay down. So that works out pretty good. But, no, this is awesome. Now, you don't need the poles. I bought them separately. I think they were like $50. But you could just, cut a couple trees down or dead branches and use those as poles if you want. It's kind of not me. I like to set up things quickly. But it's like, yeah, I'll take the pound hit in my backpack because they close right up and they have any adjustable heights. And 2 is good enough. Now, if I want to go porch mode, then I'll probably go get a couple dead sticks off the ground. But I mean, for just to have a complete setup really quick and run it down like a teepee style, you only need 2 poles. And then you're off and going. So, now if I bought another set, that's getting a little too much, 2 pounds. And then I could use the 2 poles to set it up, and then I could use those 2 flip porch modes. But like I said, you can take branches off the ground and do that type of thing. But out here in the yard, I don't have any branches, right? So it just became more convenient to buy these poles for $50. And I like the idea of the poles, how they're, telescopic, right? so you can adjust it up, down. You can get the height you want. Where when you get a dead branch on the ground or whatever, you don't have that adjustability. Where with this you do. So I kind of like that. But this has been a success. It really has. I think I'm going to lay down and take a nap. And I think I'm going to kick back. I'm kind of tired. And I'm going to let the rain put me to sleep. Take a little nap. I'll catch you guys on the next one.